So there's another article out now that lays the blame for Trump's fumbling over the Charlottesville situation squarely at the feet of Steve Bannon. Now, look, I believe that people can have advisors from wherever they want to. And if you want to choose a TV producer, somebody who has made a name for himself by making action films and exciting TV stories, if you want that person as your advisor, you know what? Good on you. However, in terms of plotting out national strategy, especially when you're considering how to deal with race relations, or if you're looking at how to deal with international relations, it might not be a good idea to have somebody who has publicly said that he believes that America needs to be cleansed by fire. Now, listen, I happen to share a lot of Steve Bannon's beliefs, or at least what I understand them to be, about how history moves in cycles, and that after a time of violence that there is likely to be a rebirth. I look at that and I say, yes, that is very likely. And the reason why I see that is because I am a student of history. I can see, historically speaking, there have been cycles. People do tend toward going from a period of freedom toward a period of despotism, toward a period of oppression, and then back around toward a period of freedom again. That doesn't mean that we need to induce a period of oppression in order to get people to wake up and demand their freedom. It doesn't mean that we need to go out there and try to start a war in order for there to be some kind of a cleansing process. And yet, I see a number of people. I remember, look, here in Alaska, Sarah Palin apparently believed an awful lot of these same ideas, that we, as a world, as a planet, are headed toward a global conflict that's going to include war against Israel. And some people believe that this is some prophecy from Scripture, and I think that that's most likely true. Now, does that mean that we need to align ourselves politically with a state that calls itself Israel right now? Does that mean that just simply because they're on the map that they must therefore be the global end times Israel that is mentioned in Scripture? Does that mean that we should align ourselves with a foreign power, regardless of what their policies are, just because they call themselves something that agrees with our interpretation of Scripture? You see, all of this, you start getting into some very dangerous territory, and I think that this is part of the problem. The involuntary nature of politics in the first place. The fact that other people feel that they can enforce their will on the rest of us and order our children into battle. Look, why should we get involved in any foreign war? If somebody is not physically attacking our neighborhood, why would it concern us? I guess that's where I'm looking again at these beliefs that apparently Steve Bannon holds, saying that America needs to be cleansed by fire. I think we're in for a wild and bumpy ride over the next few months. I'm not even sure it's going to take years to get us there. Anyway, stay tuned. If you want to engage me on this subject, I'd love to. Send me an email, steve@radiofreespeech.com, or give me a call, area code 907-458-0495. Thanks.